Today we have a panel that will talk about how we can go forward from here. How can we move forward to better regulate, effectively regulate, fairly regulate, and in some cases deregulate the way in which we deal with many of these new business models.
If a law is not followed, then you can forget law, and it must be followed. That is the first one. But we have the possibility for innovation for pilot projects. Mm-hmm. But they can ask, we want to make a pilot project in this direction. And of course, I'm very much in favor of such.
Cities are forcing lower income people further and further away. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Because these cities are attracting millennials who get great tech jobs, they're well paid, they want to enjoy the city, they're throwing out all the people that can't afford these cities anymore.
There's really two buckets of data that cities need. One is around safety. The other bucket of data that's really critical is around origin destination and the efficiency of the trip. To date, there has been a very stubborn resistance to sharing data that would be useful to cities under anything other than a non-disclosure agreement.
If we make our regulations too outcomes-based, I'm not sure they actually achieve their public policy goal. I mean, at the end of the day, we have regulations to protect consumers, to protect users of the system, but also to create a predictable business environment and a level playing field for competitors. So are the regulations achieving their purposes? So if they're outcomes-based regulations, if we've got good data, we can actually determine whether or not goals are being accomplished. But they also allow us to undertake targeted interventions when something is going wrong.
Having been working 5 years exactly here in the state of Saxony, where Leipzig belongs to, as a state secretary, I was very proud 5 years ago to draft a plan of future of mobility in Saxony 2025. And with my knowledge today, after 1 year with Uber, I have to admit that we have to redraft this already now.
So if you think about the aging population, it's $6 billion a year being spent on Medicaid reimbursed non-emergency medical transport. Whether we like it or not, in any mega city, the efficiency of the transport system is less than double digits. Mm-hmm. Okay, and that's a fact. There's data that we've been gathering, which is astonishing. So I think if we do that data sharing and data pooling and create new business models with that data, it actually makes everybody more fit.
We have been mostly speaking in defense of regulation up here, but I think that we also recognize that a lot of the regulations that we have hinder the kinds of partnerships that we want to achieve.
Thank you, and a round of applause for